So this is what it is about bubbles and the air and water and the submarine. Is that there are gases and air beneath the ocean because there's lava and there's air and stuff. So the planet is really like a bubble, and it's all separate though. The ocean is separate than the air. So a bubble can travel through the water because it'll never become water because it's air. That's why it's a bubble. Water is water. So you would need the density of water to equalize in a submarine to go further down because of the pressure of the water that is on top of the water. So all that water that is on top of the water is the pressure. So you would have to equalize that pressure with water to equalize the depth that you want to go down to. Because a submarine will lose air, and all that air will go up and out of the water in bubbles into the atmosphere, which is the air, the bubble, planet Earth, which is the atmosphere. So then you still have planet Earth in the middle, which is liquid magma and gases and all kinds of stuff, whatever's going on underneath the water within there. And then you got the water, which is separate from all of that also. And then you have the atmosphere. So that's why the bubble goes up, because it's going back into the atmosphere, where it's all the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the bubble, is the planet Earth. We are in the bubble. It's all atmosphere and gases, but it has layers. You have planet Earth, you have water, you have the atmosphere. It's all a bubble, though. So the bubble will never pop. I mean, it can pop, but it'll remain air no matter how many times it pops. The structure will always remain a bubble until it reaches and gets out of the water and then goes back into the atmosphere of the bubble of planet Earth. And the atmosphere is the bubble that we are in. So it's all separate though. So you would have to equalize the water for your submarine then, because the submarine will lose air and will be crushed by the pressure of the water that's on top of the water. That is the layer that you're going down. Further you go down, the more water is pressing whichever way, maybe always, it's pressing all ways or whatever, and it crushes it, right? So then you would have to equalize the water then with the water, because that's the only way you'd be able to do that, because it's going to lose the air, and all the air goes back to the atmosphere of the bubble. It doesn't go down, it goes up, because that's where it goes. It doesn't go down. Yeah. So figure all that stuff out. I don't know. Bye.